Communication can be one of the hardest parts of being neurodivergent. Many autistic people don't struggle because they lack insight or ideas, but because their thoughts don't always line up in the tidy, linear format others expect. Ideas can arrive in clusters, emotions can land before language, and translating all of that into sentences can feel like trying to funnel a waterfall through a straw. This is where communication scaffolds matter. Scaffolding gives the message some structure so the person can stand on their own words without getting tangled in the process. AI tools are becoming a surprisingly helpful support in that space, organizing ideas, clarifying tone, and offering a place to rehearse conversations without replacing authenticity. Some autistic people start by dumping their thoughts into a chat in fragments rather than sentences. Words like overwhelmed, misread, need clarity, or want to preserve the relationship. From there, they ask the AI to sort those pieces into themes, feelings, facts, requests. That small bit of order can turn emotional static into something navigable. For people with ADHD, this structure helps cut through overwhelm. For autistic people, it eases the pressure of tone management, the quiet fear of sounding too blunt, too vague, or too intense. Many will ask an AI tool to show how their message reads in different tones, like professional, gentle, or assertive. Seeing intent reflected back in multiple versions helps them choose the one that aligns with what they mean. Rehearsal is another form of support. Some autistic people write a script and practice a difficult conversation with a chatbot that mimics how the other person might respond. The benefit isn't certainty, it's emotional regulation. Practicing in a low-stakes environment helps them access their words more easily later, when their nervous system might freeze. Even small tasks, like summarizing a long thread or creating a response outline, act as scaffolds. They offload the executive work of sorting details so the person can focus on the connection itself. And for anyone masking in professional settings, that scaffolding can make it easier to communicate as themselves rather than spending all their energy on decoding tone or over-editing every line. AI works best when it's treated as support rather than a filter. Many autistic people don't use it to sound typical. They use it to sound clear. Clarity opens the door to inclusion. Externalizing the messy middle and turning it into structure creates accessibility in a world that often demands perfect translation on the first try. A lot of energy goes into converting feelings into language, masking reactions, and guessing what others expect to hear. Communication scaffolds return some of that energy. They don't diminish humanity. They make connection less exhausting. When the tools pick up even a small part of that weight, what emerges isn't convenience, it's capacity. More room to communicate without self-editing every breath. So if someone has ever known exactly what they feel but not how to express it, a scaffold can help. Let the tool hold the frame while the mind builds the message. The voice doesn't get replaced. It finally gets room to be heard.